The year was 1809, and in a small one-room log cabin in the rugged wilderness of Kentucky, Abraham Lincoln was born into a world of hardship. His father, Thomas Lincoln, was a hard-working but uneducated farmer who struggled to provide for his family. His mother, Nancy Hanks Lincoln, was a kind and loving woman, but life on the frontier was harsh, and luxuries were non-existent. From an early age, Lincoln understood struggle. His home was simple, his meals were scarce, and education was a privilege he could barely afford. He had no teachers, no formal schooling, and yet he had an insatiable hunger for knowledge. While other children played, Lincoln read. He borrowed books from neighbors, read them by candlelight, and copied entire passages by hand to absorb their wisdom. At the age of 9, tragedy struck. His mother fell ill with milk sickness, a deadly disease common in the frontier, and within days, she was gone. Young Lincoln was devastated. The loss of his mother could have broken him, but instead, it fueled his desire to rise above his circumstances. His stepmother, Sarah Bush Lincoln, encouraged his love for learning and provided what little she could. Lincoln devoured books like the Bible, Aesop's Fables, and Shakespeare, and he developed a deep fascination with law and justice. Even as he worked tirelessly on his father's farm, splitting logs and plowing fields, he dreamed of something more. Lincoln's journey to success was anything but easy. He faced rejection, loss, and failure over and over again. 1832. He ran for the Illinois state legislature. He lost. 1833. He started a business with a partner. It failed, leaving him in crippling debt. 1835. His first love, Anne Rutledge, died suddenly of typhoid fever. His heart was shattered. 1836. He suffered a nervous breakdown from the stress of his failures and personal losses. For 6 months, he could barely function. 1843, he ran for Congress. He lost. 1846, he ran for Congress again. This time he won. But after just one term, he was defeated in his re-election campaign. 1854, he ran for the U.S. Senate. He lost. 1858, he ran for Senate again. He lost once more. Each failure tested his spirit. Each defeat could have been the end of his journey. Most people would have quit, but Lincoln was not most people. Instead of surrendering, he saw each failure as a lesson. He studied, improved, and prepared for his next challenge. He believed that failure was not the end, but a stepping stone to success. Despite all these setbacks, Lincoln kept moving forward. He continued to refine his skills, mastering the art of debate and public speaking. He became known for his honesty, earning the nickname Honest Abe. In 1860, after decades of struggle, Abraham Lincoln was elected as the 16th President of the United States. But his greatest challenges were yet to come. The country was on the brink of war. The Civil War erupted, and Lincoln found himself leading a deeply divided nation. Millions doubted him. Even his own cabinet members questioned his decisions. But Lincoln never wavered. Through brilliant leadership and unwavering determination, he issued the Emancipation Proclamation in 1863, which paved the way for the abolition of slavery. He navigated the nation through its darkest hours, keeping the Union together at all costs. His speeches, like the Gettysburg Address, became legendary. They were not just words, they were a call to unity, hope, and perseverance. Lincoln's life was tragically cut short when he was assassinated in 1865, but his legacy? It lived on. He proved that greatness does not come from privilege, wealth, or status. It comes from resilience, hard work, and the refusal to quit. His story teaches us one thing. Success is not about how many times you fall, but about how many times you rise. Even today, his words echo through time. The best way to predict your future is to create it. Abraham Lincoln. So the next time you feel like giving up, remember Lincoln's story. Keep going. Keep believing. Because the only real failure is stopping. Did this story inspire you? Like the video to support our content. Comment, never give up if you believe in perseverance. Subscribe and turn on notifications for more incredible stories. Greatness isn't given, it's earned. See you in the next story.